So for now, what we are going to talk about is user groups inside of RightTool Pro on the back end side. This is only available if you are an admin for the Pro user. So if you have like a firm and you have multiple users, you should be able to see this user group thing. What this is you can essentially create a user group by clicking Add User Group at the top. And then once you are inside of here, you will see there is basically a copy of RightTool settings feed inside of here. So you can select everything that you want to turn on or off inside of here. So if you have specific features you want all of the people who are working with you or under you to use, you can turn it all in here. And then you can even click in here to say disable settings in the extension. What that means is that people will still see the settings menu in the extension, but if they have this user group attached to them, they won't be able to change it. So, more of a security thing for people who are like, oh, I don't want my users to be using something that could batch delete, or I don't want them to use like AI features because I don't trust it, depending on which side of that you're on. So just as an option there for people to turn that on.
And again,
Finally,
just want to add a little context. This is only contextually relevant if you have more than one person using RightTool Pro at a time.
yeah, exactly. And so what we can say is like, oh, non-deleting team member or
Yeah.
something like that is the name that I want
Yeah.
to put in here. I can click on save user group, and then just click only save for right now. And now you'll see inside of user groups, I have a thing that says non-deleting team members. There's two ways I can add team members to be part of that. I can either go to manage users, and admittedly, I should have more users in here to test this out. You
Yeah.
can, and inside of here, you can put which user group you want to put in. So I can say, oh, I want this person to be on this user group of settings. And then once you save, the next time that they refresh QuickBooks Online or they go into the Right Tool options, all of their settings will be updated to whatever it is that you set up inside of that user group.
And this user won't be able to change them.
Yes, exactly. And then one more thing is you can also, you'll now see when you go to add a pro member, you can, if you want, when you're creating the pro member, add them to a user group when you invite them to QuickBooks or to Right Tool Pro. So just something that's available there as well. Um, can the user add additional features they need? If you make it so that in the user group that they have the disable, if you do not turn disable settings on, then they can make whatever changes they want. But if you do have this on, then the only way they can add additional features is if they go through you to be like, hey, can we add this feature to our list of features, essentially.
Yeah, I think it's important to contextualize why we did this. We have a lot of, I mean, as we grow, we get larger and larger firms. We have a lot of large firms that say, hey, we have a group of like, we have one that has like 100 and something, it's a pretty big bookkeeping firm. And they're like, when we train people, we don't want them to go rogue or get distracted with other things. So we want to control the stuff they have access to after we tested it, after we vetted it, or whatever. So we want to like open up those features in sort of piecemeal so we can control the process and we don't have people getting distracted or playing with right tool to see what this does or what that does. So that's what they asked us. They asked us, the admin wants to control the right tool experience for all their staff members.
Yeah, exactly.